All right. Hi, this is Dr. Chen. Welcome to our product focus today. We have a great product to talk about, especially with the summertime coming. Hope you have been tuning in to my prior ones, talking about different things, different products to talk about during the summertime. Today, we're going to be talking about one that's very, very unique. Also, something that is very intimately connected with my father, Dr. Teifu Chen. So, hope you guys are ready. We're going to be talking about sun nectar. So, sun nectar, sun nectar. We changed the name a little bit. I know that some of you may have known it from a different name, and I know in some other countries it may have a different name as well. But sun nectar is our. It's in a droplet bottle. It is basically our product that has concentrated stevia in it. It is very common to have a dark, like a almost a black color. It's not exactly black, but a very dark, like a dark brown color to it. If you taste it, it has a very sweet taste to it, and stevia is something that has been very intimately connected with my father for many years. So stevia, right now, it is a very hot thing in health food stores. People talk about it as a calorie-free way to enhance flavors. Also, I know in some countries it's used specifically as a skincare product. And some of you may be wondering, how can one product be doing so many different things? So, um, for those of you who don't know, so my father, when he was trying to immigrate to the United States, at the time, there was some restrictions for people traveling, especially for Chinese, to immigrate into the United States at that time. So he went through South America and then into the United States because it's a lot easier for somebody to immigrate to the United States from, I'm not South Africa, South America, I'm sorry, from South America than it is to immigrate to the United States than it would be for somebody to immigrate from, at that time, from Taiwan. So my father went to Brazil for a period of time. Now in Brazil, they grew the stevia plant there, which a lot of stevia that we use that you see in health food stores comes from Brazil. And at that time, it was used mainly for skincare. Stevia, the reason why it's used for skincare is that when applied to the skin, stevia has some affinity for the fat and the collagen in the skin on the face, or just anywhere. So, any kind of skin issues that you may have, people would apply stevia to the top of it, and it would help it to help the skin to soften a little bit, help accentuate some of the natural healing mechanisms inside the skin. Also, it can help add some wrinkle removing properties. So, stevia at that time was in a lot of skincare products, um, and it was very popular. Well, Dr. Chen at that time noticed that stevia also had a very sweet flavor to it. People would chew on it. Some people in Brazil would put it into teas to help give the tea a special kind of flavor to it. It'd be like a stevia tea. It was only done in Brazil with local people, especially with the farmers, because stevia was really strictly used as a skincare product. So, my father did a lot of research into stevia, found that if you ingest it, it's actually very safe, and also has lots of antioxidants. And people would use it and they could lose weight with it, which is very odd for a product that helps with like with your face and wrinkles and stuff. Why would that help you? And because it does have that kind of ability, that affinity to bind to certain things, like fat in your face, helps to bind slightly to the fat, and it can also do that inside the body as well. It can still pull that out so that it can help people lose weight. Also, very strong antioxidant to help with weight loss as well. So that's why after all that research, Dr. Chen he worked tirelessly with the Food and Drug Administration in the United States to have stevia issued as a food supplement. So that can be added to food. Now, after he did that, the first person to jump on board that bandwagon, um, obviously Sunrider was the first, but a very big name jumped on called Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola bought up all of the farms in Brazil. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. And they created a standard way of purifying stevia and using it an as a natural sweetener inside beverages mostly. So it's mostly in like soda you see, or you may see it in like powder or something like that. Now, you may wonder why a lot of people will notice that our sun nectar and its cousin Sunnydew are liquid. Well, it does have to deal with the processing. So there are parts of the plant itself, the stevia plant, that are sweet, and some parts that aren't as sweet. So there's a very specific portion of the plant itself that's sweet, and the whole plant itself isn't sweet. So if you've ever eaten a stevia plant, it doesn't all taste the same. Uh, so we wanted to isolate the parts of the stevia and concentrate that obviously have the parts of it that help enhance flavor, but also retain the other effects of the stevia plant itself, like high antioxidants, great for the skin, also can help to help flush out toxins in the body. So these are things that we wanted to preserve in the stevia. So that's why our stevia has a different appearance. It's one of the reasons why we bind it with chrysanthemum, because stevia and chrysanthemum are in a similar family. Also, chrysanthemum has a nice flavor to it. Stevia has, even though it is sweet, it has some like weird things in the flavor itself. So the chrysanthemum can help calm some of those things down. Also, chrysanthemum is also a strong antioxidant. Has a number of vitamins and minerals in it as well that help to enhance some of the health benefiting effects of the stevia. So we in Sunrider, obviously, along with tasting good, we want there to be health beneficial effects. Therefore, our stevia is maintained in its what we would consider like its food matrix. And to keep it in its food matrix, it has to be in a liquid form. Um, the Coca-Cola version, or the other companies, they just wanted to isolate that sweet part of the stevia plant, and that can be done as a powder. So they sort of get rid of the rest of the stevia, just focusing on the sweetness part. So things like other beverages or powders that you can get that use stevia, they don't have some of those health benefiting effects, but they do have that sweetness factor in it. So a lot of the things that you see in health food, it's mainly focused on that sweet part of the stevia plant, uh, completely isolated, but doesn't have the rest of it that gives it what we know as Sunrider, all of the health benefit effects that you. So I wouldn't. So for example, if you people will put on like a mask of our sun nectar to help with their skin. I would not go and get a powder of stevia from the health food store and apply that to my skin, because I don't think the effects would be the same. Also, um, any kind of sweetener that they use in stores where it has something like stevia in it and it's in a powder, they usually add in a lot of fillers because stevia is quite sweet. And the only and sugar has volume to it. So if you're gonna make something with it, you want something with volume. So they add in like fillers, things, chemicals to make it bigger. And they probably add in only like 10% stevia or 5% stevia because it's quite sweet. And then the rest is whatever junk that they want to put into it. So ours is just strictly what you see on the bottle. It says stevia and chrysanthemum, and it's concentrated, and that's pretty much it. A couple drops goes a long way. So if you are thinking about like what should I use Sun Nectar for? Um, in the United States, because it is a flavor enhancer, you can add a couple drops into your Fortune Delight, which is what we use it for. My kids like the flavor. Whenever I ask, when we've made our Fortune Delight, they say like, I ask almost in like a joking way, do you guys want it sweet or do you guys just want to drink it straight? And they always ask for it sweet. So a couple drops into in our family more than a couple drops. So especially in those big jugs. So a couple gallons, we put in maybe a couple squirts into there. It could be put into, I know that my wife, Katie, on her Cooking with Katie series or At Home with Katie series, she cooks with stevia as well. So to help enhance the flavors of different things, you check her Instagram out. The At Home with Katie Chen. She has tons of ways to use stevia on there. But really simply, you can just add a couple drops to whatever beverage you are drinking. Also, you can apply it as a skincare treatment as well. So you can apply it on the skin, and especially with the damage from the sun, some people will do using specifically the sun nectar as like a mask, and that does have like this tightening effect. And for people who have used it as skincare, they know that it definitely actually can work. You can do that maybe like once a week and do like a sun nectar mask, a very sweet tasting mask. So it's pretty cool. So it's a long story. I probably talked way too many details about it. All I'm gonna say is if you look at the history of stevia, Dr. Tevu Chen is all over that, and our stevia is loaded with not just the flavor enhancing aspect to it, but all of the strong antioxidants. It's a very, very powerful antioxidant, and all of the health benefiting effects of the stevia as not just flavor enhancer, but also to be applied on the skin. That's what makes Sun Nectar very unique. And also, really awesome product. Small in a little squeeze bottle, and you can take it with you anywhere you go. So there you go. A long story about a very interesting history about Sun Nectar and stevia. I hope you enjoyed that. You can share that video if you are new to Sunrider and you're a new independent business owner or a new customer. If you have never tried Sun Nectar before and you are just curious, thinking like, what kind of a product is he talking about? Tastes good. I can put it on my skin, which is a very odd concept. Try it out. Definitely try it out. It is small. You can carry it with you. A couple of drops goes a long way, and it does have a really cool flavor to it, especially mixed with our different teas like our Cali tea or our Fortune Delight. I guarantee you add that to any beverage you have, and you're going to feel a lot better. It tastes good and is good for you. On top of that, if you are totally new to Sunrider, somebody shared this video, thought you want to know a little history about stevia, and you are new to Sunrider, talk with that person who referred you, that preferred customer, that independent business owner. They will probably give you an earful of how awesome Sun Nectar is. You can just go to our website as well, on www.sunrider.com. Just click on Sun Nectar. You can download all the ingredients, which pretty much is like stevia and chrysanthemum. You can see what it's used for, and you can just check it out there. You can purchase it right off the website. Don't forget to, if you're brand new, to put in the person that referred you. They get some credit for it as well. It's a benefit to them and to you. So check it out. on our website, and I guarantee you will not regret it. Now, if you are an independent business owner interested in sharing products like Sunectar to help you start your own home-based business or to help improve it, uh, tune in to our North America IBO Facebook page. Right after this, they are going live talking about our Sunectar and the benefits of it, and also how to share it via social media, how to share it and help bring in and start that home-based business of yours. So go and tune into that. It is a private Facebook page. So if you all you have to be is an independent business owner or an IBO, and if you are, they will send you. You can just ask, inquire to be invited, and they'll send you an invitation. You can join it, and you can see all of the past trainings that they have done to help with your own home-based business. So check them out. I think that you're going to like it, especially if you're an independent business owner. Anyways, thank you for your time. I hope that you thought that this was educational, and I will see you guys next week. Thanks.